In this segment, we will look into how we can debug Hibernate. What we will basically look into is that what kind of SQL queries Hibernate is generating based on the HQL that has been written, or based on the different API calls that are called on Hibernate. What we'll basically look into is that the SQL queries, and what are the different parameters that are being passed by Hibernate to the database. So I've got an application here already, which is a Hibernate based application. This is the mapping class, which is plain student.java. On the database side, I have a student table. If I execute the SQL, there is right now no records here. Then I have got my configuration file, which has right now certain set of properties. So let me just run it here, and let's look into console. So there are certain infos here, but as such you don't see any SQLs getting generated here. If I go and execute the SQL, 2 records has been inserted by this program. Now what I'll do is that I'll go and change one of the properties, which is called source SQL, and I'll make it true. And let me just run it again. I run it again, and you see here I have got now 4 queries. Insert into student, so it is inserting 2 students, it is doing a selection, and it is updating. If we map it to the program here, so it's basically we save 1 student here, we save another student here, and then we fetch a get, which is resulting in a select. And then because of the dirty checking mechanism that Hibernate has got, there is another update that is called on the second student object. Now I can do some more minor variations to this thing. I can say format SQL. So in that case, it will, if you see, it will basically format it a little bit. So now if there are very long queries, then this becomes quite convenient to look into this format. So, and then let's see that how we can enable the basically what are the different parameters that are being passed, because if you see here, it is just showing me the queries. It's not showing me the values that are being passed to different parameter like age and name. So for that, what I do is that I go to log4j.properties, and I have to basically there is a type package where I'll enable the trace. So I'll just uncomment it. So if you see here, it is the trace level now. So save it, and let me just run it again. So if you see here now, let's look into the last query, update student, and you see the integer, a value of 3 is passed. For the name, Ekagra Bhatt is passed, and for the student ID, this is 16 is being passed. So that way you can know that exactly what are the different values that are being passed to the different parameters. Hopefully with this new set of knowledge, you should be able to debug your Hibernate based applications much better. Thank you very much.